Hello. Let us talk about how special it is to be over 40. Some people have been asking me, why are you focusing on being over 40? For a very simple reason. 40 years or being over 40, there are so many experiences you have gone through that you are a gold mine of experiences, whether it is pleasant experiences, unpleasant experiences, adventures, losses, gains, you name it. You've seen it and you are still going to see more of it, even when you are 50, 60, 70, 80. So it's very important. It's also important because we are right at the firing line of life, the midlife. There are those who come behind us, and there are those who have gone before us. So the experience to be mined for humanity to grow, it's just amazing. It is amazing. So you are very important. Your life is very important if you are over 40. And that is why I am focusing on four areas today. The first area that is important when you and I, who are over 40, are asked, why are we special? It's because we have learned to embrace change. Some people resist change. Some people don't even understand that change is growth. When you are over 40, you have gone through stages, the stages that have taught and are still teaching you to embrace change because it is unavoidable. The important thing is that when that change comes, whether it is positive or negative in your life, you are still standing today. You've managed to actually stand and move forward. So that is why it is very, very important for us who are over 40 to share our experiences. Another important point, which is the second point, is that as we have been going through life, as we have been experiencing all sorts of experiences, we now understand we have developed a mindset that change is growing up. That when whatever happens, we know that it will pass. When there are clouds in our lives, we know that there will be sunshine. And that growth mindset is very, very important, particularly in our modern society where the internet has made things so fast and easy, let alone the AI, the artificial intelligence that is almost taking over the lives of people. And I hope you are not one of those who will be totally bamboozled and be taken over by the artificial intelligence, because what matters for us who are human beings, it's the inner world. I don't know whether the artificial intelligence can actually be us, our spiritual world. So it is important that we have developed the growth mindset and we have overcome challenges because of understanding that life actually changes. It may be down. Today we may feel down, tomorrow we will be up. It may be dark and tomorrow it's morning. So it is important that we share with those who are still growing up to being 40 that growth is unavoidable, and that we just embrace it with gentleness and understanding. The third point, and this is another very, very important point for us who are over 40, because we have gone through it and we are still growing through it. Some of you are going through it. I am still going through it. To actually identify and uncover new opportunities, opportunities that are endless and exciting and conducive to us just expanding. There are people, for instance, who usually say to me, oh, we have challenges with our grandchildren. They pay a visit and then they start just looking at their mobile phones or watching television, and you find that they get agitated. The truth of the matter is, particularly in this modern world, the modern children, how do we communicate with them when that happens? Do we become impatient and be judgmental, or do we find a way of engaging them so that they are interested in what we are doing or in other things? I think we do need to find a way of engaging with our children, because in any event, they can't be living a life of being tunnel vision, mobile phones only. However, we will earn their respect and admiration by how we respond to those circumstances. That can be very, very concerning. The fourth point, very important. I have learned that particularly the younger generation, they just take life for granted. They have a life of their own. They carry on with friends who become peers. It's just a life of happiness, independence, and they tend to forget that they are parents. So, with parents, there is an expectation that these children are still children, that they are supposed to come visit or phone to find out how mom, dad, or gran, how they are. But these children carry on just living a life that they understand, and the tendency or the likelihood it's to be discouraged and feel neglected and feel unappreciated. It's even worse when you are in retirement. But I have news for you. Instead of you feeling neglected, abandoned, unappreciated by your children when they behave in that manner, there is a message there. You embrace that, and in your quiet moments, you think about yourself. You ask yourself, what is it that you are passionate about? What is it that you think about and feel good? Briefly, what about discovering a hobby? I know old people who join local clubs. I know of old people who learn knitting and crocheting. I know of people who form book clubs. I know of people who go dancing. They go for a dance. I know of people who resort to gardening, having never ever done that in their lives, and they enjoy seeing things grow. I have cited my example, for instance, how I learned to play golf. And that resulted in me making friends. It resulted in me raising funds for the charity I support. It invited me from supporting the beneficiaries of those charities just by playing that small ball and connecting with other people. So briefly, instead of you feeling neglected, there are other opportunities, exciting opportunities. And when that happens, your children will wonder why you are hale and hearty when they phone. They may even think that maybe there is this new relationship or a boyfriend in your life, whereas no, it is the hobby. What if there is a new relationship? You are finding yourself, and that is very important. Now, I decided to dedicate this video to over 40s to remind you and I that we are thriving over 40s, that we need never ever underestimate ourselves, and the fact that I am communicating with you, I am reminding you to actually record your story. This story, the journey of being over 40, of continuing to discover who you are, of continuing to mine the gems that are in your life and share them with your peers. I'm Linda. If you find this video helpful, if you find it to be a reminder of how rich and special you are, please like this video. Also, hit a subscribe button so that I let you know when there are other videos. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate this because it also encourages me to continue interacting with you.